Today is Easter Sunday. Look like you've shrunk. They're closed!
Not really believable.
I might start putting minimalist in my titles.
Oh, you like cream. Time to turn this off. Okay, good. See you later. Bye.
That is so you. It's just hard to see a version of me that's unbroken. I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. Today is Easter Sunday and I've just finished getting ready, but I have a little bit of a problem. So I bought this shirt from ThredUp. I absolutely love it. It's so blousy and springy and fits me perfectly, but Ohio has decided to make Easter Sunday super chilly, so I can't wear it by itself. Anything I wear over top, a vest, a jacket, whatever, will cover the best part of the shirt, which are the shoulders. So I'm struggling to figure out what layers to put on because I can't wear it like this. It's far too cold. But I don't want to cover up the best part. Struggles. I know it's dark in here, but I want to pick a pink purse to take today since it's Easter and spring and will go with my outfit. But I just don't know which one I want to take. It'll just be for one day. I could wear this one. This one's pretty. Might do that. This is my Michael Kors handbag that I got from ThredUp. It just makes me feel very preppy and luxe, so I think this will be perfect for today. And I also need to pick what shoes I want to wear. Since it's chilly but sunny, I think these will be a good one. I love the pointed toe, but it isn't a sandal. I think that'll bridge the gap between sun's out, but still cold. Oh my goodness, it took forever to decide what jacket to wear because nothing worked. Because it was either the wrong length, the wrong color, or not warm enough. But I finally figured it out, and now we're off to Easter lunch.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in.
So I tried to do as much of a springy makeup look as possible. The lipstick I'm using, actually, Mom let me have. It's called Forever Red by Jane Iredale. She's got some really nice stuff. My grandma swore by that brand. But I really like the lipstick. I use any excuse to wear this hat, so I figured it was a special occasion. Put it on. And then for perfume, I'll link it down below. It's the perfume I got when I was in Ireland. It's made of wildflowers that are native to Ireland, plucked right there. And I thought that would be perfect for a spring outing. We're all gonna go have brunch at this restaurant called Redberry. They do some really yummy food. It's a little hard for me to navigate because garlic is in a lot of stuff and I can't have that, but I'm gonna see what I can figure out for brunch because they have really good food and I'd like to enjoy it. You excited for Redberry?
I like the pancakes. No, waffles. I like the waffles.
I don't think I've ever had their waffles. You look so short. You look like you've shrunk. It's because his legs are scrunched up there. He didn't shrink in the last however long it's been since he was in a vlog.
I have shrunk. I am now this size.
He did a few too many jumps and stunted his growth.
Cassie hacked off my legs. She got tired of me calling her the little sister.
That was it. Yeah. Mom and Dad ready to celebrate Easter? What's the plan? I know eating is the plan, but are we doing Easter baskets, Easter egg hunts, anything Eastery? Is the Easter Bunny coming? Why not?
Because you're a big girl now.
Speaking of that, we pulled up some really cute old footage of me as I probably was 2.5, and it's so funny to watch now as a grown-up, as someone who has worked with children for over a decade. It's so funny because I can see little me's brain working when I'm being told no or redirected in some way, and it's just hilarious and pretty cute, I gotta say. It's funny because seeing him young, I can see a lot of Aria. Your facial structures are different. You have a longer face when you're younger. You still have a longer face. Hers is more round, but the features themselves, I can see a lot of you.
Probably the smile.
Yeah, the mouth especially, and the eye set.
Really? Even back then?
It's so funny how genetics work. I love genetics.
Gold birds, gold string,
right, made it to Redberry. Gonna go in and see if we can get ourselves a reservation. We tried to call and they didn't answer, so that doesn't really bode well. Well, thank you, kind sir. Oh, are they closed? They're closed! Oh no. Oh no, they're closed.
Why would they be closed on such
On Easter Sunday.
This is the time for all the business.
Right? What on earth? Normal days they're open. On Sundays 6:30 to 2. Oh, that's so sad. I had my tasters all ready for Redberry. Oh well. I have to hold my hat like this because the wind is picking up. Otherwise I just have to put my head down. All these trees are in bloom. I love it. All right, take two. We're gonna try a different place. Hopefully they're open. Google says it is. It's called Lincoln Square, and it is a tiny little place that serves breakfast foods, and we've eaten there before and we've really liked it. So, oh, there's cars and there's people. That's always a good sign. Oh, they have seating in the back. Appreciate how pretty Mom looks today. You look gorgeous. It needs to be documented.
Look at your menu on the side.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. She's never liked the camera. Dad, you look pretty too. You use the straw before launching your paper straw.
That's Dad's. I know, but I'm not gonna have to take the charity.
Charity. Mom, just be grateful he's not launching it at you because you know that's what would happen. Missed opportunities. Where do you think he gets those kind of endearments from? Bugging to show affection.
That would be grandfather of his.
Oh. You're like, I mean, it's not an untruth. That's true. Grandpa DeVilmus would bug to show affection. And then Dad just ran with it.
I was doing it before I met grandfather.
I'm not sure you were doing it to the degree you do it now.
Oh, he certainly continued my training.
Mom, aren't you grateful for all that training?
It is what it is.
Don't be fooled. Mom gets her own back just fine. Do you know I have friends who are like, your mom is so sweet. She's so just calm and... Look at Dad's like,
Oh, I totally agree. Is that good, Annie?
Not really believable.
I'm always like, she's such a spitfire. And they're like, what? Your mom? She's so like calm and quiet and demure. I'm like, yeah. Oh.
Family secrets, you know.
Oh yeah, don't air the dirty laundry. Right, got it.
Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the road.
It is so pretty out. But I'm full. I think I might close my eyes a minute. This is one of those projects I need to finish. You guys remember how I started it? Never have gone back to it. Haven't forgotten it. Just other things have taken priority and this is kind of fallen by the wayside. But I definitely want to finish it now that the weather's getting really nice. I am so full, which is a good thing, but now I'm tired. So I think I might go upstairs and close my eyes just a little bit and then see what the rest of the day holds. Okay, we've decided to take some family photos, so here we go.
I'm sure there's a frame where we're all living our eyes.
That's why I video things. Alright, photos have been had. I do what I always do, which is turn on the video as opposed to taking timed shots. It just makes it easier to select the exact frame you want. I really do like this lipstick today. I think that might be my summer shade coming up. There are very few reds that I like. I'm super picky, which is why I almost never wear them. This I actually like. I don't know, it doesn't wash me out like other reds. It doesn't make my teeth look yellow like other reds. It just seems to flatter my skin tone as it is, which is nice. I think I will continue to wear it. On special occasions, of course. On the daily, it might be a little extreme. I mean, it's a lot of lip. I think I'm just gonna take the next half an hour or something like that and watch a little bit of YouTube. I've saved some things in my watch later playlist so that I can catch up as I notice things pop up. And I think today is probably gonna be full of filming. I'm trying to be that really accomplished YouTuber that plans ahead and films in batches so that I don't have to worry, oh, it's upload day and I haven't filmed anything. I'd like to be a little more prepared than that. So I'll do a few shorter form videos today, and when I say shorter form I mean try on hauls or chatty videos that are talking about a certain brand I really like, you know, those kind of things that are a little easier to edit than a vlog and don't take up as much of my time as vlogging does, because when I vlog I like it to be a nice long video for you guys to enjoy. Those are the kind of vlogs I like, when they're at least 40 minutes or more. Which doesn't do me any favors come editing time, but that's the kind of stuff I like, and according to polls, that's the kind of stuff you like, so we're in agreement. So vlogging just takes a little more time than the other stuff. So I want to film the other stuff today while I'm home and have a little bit of time, and I'm all dolled up for it. My couch is so comfy. There's a feather. Go away. I'm always in trouble if I'm even remotely tired and I'm laying down on my couch, because I have the couch, but I also have this really cozy quilted blanket that my mom helped me make. It's got two sides, it's reversible. I wanted a quilted blanket for my couch specifically because I wanted everything to be cozy. I think I might just close my eyes just for like 15 minutes and then see if I can pep myself up to get some work done. Oh, I forgot the reason I turned the camera on in the first place. I had the craziest dream. So I've never been the kind of person that's dreamt of school or being late for school or having a test but haven't studied for it. I've never been that kind of dreamer. But last night I dreamt that my boss from my old job, my really toxic job, was begging for me to come back. Basically in the dream they were low staffed, which isn't too different from real life. We were always understaffed, and she was trying to list off all the reasons why going back to that job would be so much better than the job I have now. She's like, the pay will be better, you know, we've really improved on the problems you didn't like before. So in the dream I remember thinking, well, now wait a minute, this job isn't better than the one I have right now. My old job didn't pay me what I'm getting paid at my job now. This isn't a good deal at all. They just want you to come back because they're desperate. They're desperate for someone who's really hardworking, who's responsible, and really good with kids. That's the only reason they want you back. It wasn't long after that I woke up, but I've never dreamt about that job, ever. Not the 5 years I worked there, not after I quit, nothing. But last night, for whatever reason, I dreamt about it. I wonder if it's because my job that I have now is ending in the fall, and so my mind is on finding a job to replace it. If any of you know anybody who need a video editor and has a remote job position available, pays good, and has insurance, let me know. I don't know why, but I feel like I look like Ariel when she's in Prince Eric's palace and she's going to sleep. I feel like this looks very similar. I think that's just the sleep delirium talking. Probably time to turn off the camera. I may have slept for an hour. That was not the plan. That was not in today's schedule. Oh well, I guess I needed it, and now I feel somehow worse. I feel like naps are either great or just the worst decision you could ever make. I think this nap fell somewhere in the middle. I think I might make a caffeinated cup of tea first. That just sounds right. Wake me up. Wake me up before you go. It's literally the only part of the song I know, so we're done singing it. Finished filming! Woo! One video down. A quarter of this one is filmed. Taking a break from filming and watching Zoe Sugg. Anytime I feel kind of blah with videos and I just feel like sort of discouraged and feel like I'm not making any headway, I notice I start watching her vlogs again. Because if you didn't know, she's the person that got me into vlogging in the first place. I get a kind of pep talk from Zoe. She has no idea I exist. She's not really giving me a pep talk, but every time I watch her videos, it just feels like I get one. And I'm ready to go again. I'm ready to tackle this YouTube thing again and believe that I can be successful at this, even if the numbers aren't budging. Where can I put you? I'm so excited. This spring cleaning marathon we've been on is so nice. I'm finally seeing results. Like, my space looks nice. I don't have to hide different corners of my loft because it's untidy. I feel like I can actually walk around and film everything, pretty much everything. I'm so grateful that my mom makes us do this every year. Sorry, I'm just standing here because I'm trying to decide if I want to make a cup of tea or if I want coffee. I think I'll do coffee now, tea later. But what I'm finding is that I'm getting rid of so much stuff. I'm gonna go for my friend's mug today. My friend Amanda and her daughter Natalie gifted this to me a couple Christmases ago. I love it. It's my favorite mug. I've noticed that I'm getting rid of so much stuff. I mean, stuff I've had since 7th grade, just things I haven't wanted to deal with because I haven't had the time to sit down and deal with it. Well, I haven't wanted to make time, let's be honest. But now that I am, and I'm getting rid of so much stuff, I'm quickly understanding the lure of being a minimalist. I think I'm a maximalist at heart. I don't think I'll ever be able to be a pure minimalist, but it's a goal I'd like to strive to. I'd like everything to have its place. I'd like to not have an excess of stuff. I don't want knickknacks everywhere. I want everything to be tidy and in its place, and I appreciate a clean space, but it's hard to maintain a clean space when you have so much stuff stuffed into your space. Yeah, I definitely don't want to have just an array of stuff. I want just as much as I need and not that much extra. So who knows, I might start putting minimalist in my titles once I get everything nice. Because yeah, I love the maximalist life, but my brain does not like the maximalist life, if that makes sense. I feel so much better in a clean and tidy and uncluttered home. And I'm discovering how much I appreciate minimalism the farther into this spring cleaning marathon we go. I don't know if any of you are like this, but it used to be like pulling teeth for me to decide to get rid of something. And now I'm at the point where, I mean, I have some momentum behind me, which helps, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, chuck it, throw it away, I don't want it. And the thing that has really helped me narrow down what to keep and what to get rid of, I've decided that as far as memories go, you know, papers and stories and photos and things that I want to keep from my childhood or my growing up years or school or whatever, I want it to be in one bin, one memory box, memory bin, and that's it. If it exceeds the memory bin, it is not allowed to stay. But it has really helped me let go of a lot of stuff that in previous years I would have just really struggled to let go of. Oh, I just feel so much happier. The sun is starting to come out, spring is starting to actually feel like spring now, and with my home getting tidier and less cluttered, I just am feeling so much happier. The winter blues are finally becoming a forgotten memory, and it's just so nice. Anyway, I don't know if that was relevant to any of you, but I thought I'd share because I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with. My mom always told me that how your home looks is a reflection of your mind. mind. So if you have a very cluttered space, you probably have a very cluttered mind. And we all know, if you've been around here very long, that I have a very cluttered mind because I'm ADD and my brain goes a million miles an hour. I'm gonna butcher the quote, but it's like having that computer with 100 different tabs open and somewhere music is happening but you don't know where it's coming from. That is my brain. If you were to look in the dictionary for Cassie's brain, that would be the thing that would show up. That and a bowl of spaghetti noodles. That is my brain. And I'm just now coming to really appreciate how much a tidy space around me helps my brain. Running out of memory. Better delete some stuff. There we go. That's better. Deleted a few things. A couple old vlogs from the SD card. I have a few things that I need to tidy that I didn't get to yesterday, so I'm gonna tackle that with this in the background. See what I can get done while there's still daylight. Stop talking your ear off and get some stuff done. So Dad pulled out these old VHSs and we're looking for some Easter ones. We found one. This says Easter at Home 1992. So Curtis wouldn't have even been born yet. Almost born. Cassie's story.
That might be like when you graduated and we did like
like a
through the years or something.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll try to figure out if we can find some old Easter memories and watch a little bit of that today. We haven't pulled out the old VHSs in a long time. I wasn't even sure if we had a VHS player, but apparently we do. We'll trust that Dad can put his engineering skills to work and get it working. We used to have great big family get-togethers on big holidays, including Easter. There was always a Easter egg hunt, and family time at Grandma and Grandpa's was always magical and wonderful. And now we've all sort of spread out, gone our separate ways, had our own families. Easter isn't quite as exciting anymore. It is when Aria is around, but she's not here for this Easter. So we're gonna find a different way to make it exciting, and apparently that's walking down memory lane. I want to tidy some things in the kitchen. I want to put all of the dishes that are clean away. There's some in the draining pan too. And then there's a whole section right beside my vanity that needs tidied up. I want to see if I can get those two tasks done today. So at least I feel like I've accomplished something productive. So I went to put all of my travel cups away and ran into a slight problem. These all don't fit. They're too tall. And I have some here. This is my travel cup area, but as you can see, it's just too short for most of these. I could lay them all on their sides, kind of like I've done with a few of these, but I just feel like that is an accident waiting to happen. My only other thought is that I could maybe buy a wine rack from Amazon, but use it for my travel cups. I don't know what else to do. I don't have that much room to play with. I have a very small kitchen, and I think I've exceeded my space, which probably means I need to declutter all of it again. So next time I go thrifting, remind me if I even glance at travel cups that I have maxed out. I'm not allowed to buy any more. Don't let me buy any more. They all need to fit here. So I'm gonna sit you down, put you on a time lapse, and see if I can figure out how to rejig this area. Okay, this feels very precarious. I fully expect them to collapse at any moment if I even breathe. While I'm over here, I do want to declutter some of these mason jars. I got so tunnel visioned on collecting them that I didn't realize how many I had, and then friends started giving them to me, so I am overwhelmed. I don't need this many, so I definitely want to make some room. I don't need all of these. There! Now I have a whole space I can use. Woohoo! I think what I'll do is I'll move things that do fit in this restricted space and put it here, and then anything that's too tall I'll put up above instead because there's no height limit. Think smarter, not harder. Okay, that's a bit better. I've done a little bit of a rejig. I think that works a lot better and has a lot less possibility of collapsing. Just put a few things in the donate pile. I'm gonna put this in there as well. And my dad just called up and said we're ready to watch a video. So let's go walk down memory lane, shall we? Okay, so slight change of plans. We don't have the VHS hooked up right now, so we'll have to do that another time. But we're still gonna try to figure out a way to watch home movies. I think we've got some files saved off, so we're gonna try to see if we can still look at some old memories here.
Just got the training wheels off his bike for the first time, and he asked me to come help him try to ride. And I was busy grilling, so I said, just a minute, Curtis. Well, he went and took off on his own without any help on the training wheels. And he was about as good, not as bad as he is right now. Hey, Curtis, go show him how you can ride your bike.
Look how proud he is.
I know.
Cool thing.
He got what a bread.
Oh. This is Curtis, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Oh, this was our house at the cul-de-sac.
Yep.
1998.
Look at him. You never know he just had training wheels on.
No, look at it, the confidence. Wow. I was not that confident. Look, back then you could drive up people's driveways and no one cared.
I don't know if no one cared. We just didn't ask him.
Happy birthday, dear Curtis.
Oh, that was sweet. I remember that outfit. It was a little skirt and a USA top or something. Oh, the boys. Oh, the seat moves.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, piano. Oh. Oh. That was a good attempt.
On our first playing with these trains, he's an expert on trains right now.
Look at those shoes. That's so 90s. That whole outfit is 90s.
Oh,
He
he got crashed.
got crashed.
I can climb back up. Watch out, Curtis. Watch out. He's already wrecked anyway, but I'll put him back on.
He's already wrecked anyway, but I'll put him back on. Sound logic. Aww.
No, Snoopy.
How old was I here? There's no date on the video.
Right.
It was, well, what is it? It said 96?
98.
98, that's what it said. Oh, lunchbox.
So I must have been 9. Aw, little ballet
I remember that.
jewelry box. Oops.
We just passed you playing with Dean's electric train track.
Oh, yeah?
It was cute.
I liked that train track, but I never got to play with it much because it was always up in some part of Grandma's
Yeah.
basement, and I could never reach it, and I never knew how to put it together. So
Oh.
See, it's a
Mom! Honey, it will break. Be careful.
You struggle, but be careful.
Look at you.
I know. Aren't I the cutest of the bunch?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I was then, I am now.
Matter of opinion.
For a special granddaughter, you're sweeter than ice cream.
Look at me, I'm so skinny.
That was funny.
Tell her, Curtis.
You probably couldn't read yet.
Not well. If you're 9, I'm 6.
He just said I don't know how to read yet.
Brimming with smart things to say. You're a beautiful girl and a precious granddaughter in every measurable way. We love you, Grandma and Grandpa. Thank you.
I'm gonna cry. That was cute.
Maybe your only love. Let me take you far beyond the stars.
Oh.
Every day there, higher anything at all. Every day I'll take you higher and I'll never let you fall. That's what the diesel.
Diesel.
Sure to heaven.
I'm not ready to fall over here. Okay, that's enough. I gotta turn around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mama.
Hi, Karen. Don't be tolerant. I know what you're gonna do for the first time.
Look at you.
What
Short
a haircut
hair.
is that?
Must have been in style then.
I don't think I can even see you very well in here because it's dark.
Good.
It's really dark towards the light. And we're going too fast, so I have to turn this off. Okay, good. See you later. Bye.
That is so you. Nothing has changed.
No, it's the exact same.
Back upstairs, that was so much fun to go through all that footage. I was really hoping to find some Easter footage so that it would be on theme for today, but hopefully what you saw was entertaining. We probably got a lot more joy out of it than anybody else would, but it was really fun all the same. Plus, I love seeing people as children and trying to find the adult version of them in their little faces, you know, or their voice or their laugh, their mannerisms. It's so funny. It's so funny to see adult me or adult Curtis in the little versions of ourselves. I enjoyed it. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here for today. It's way past my bedtime, so I'm gonna go to bed. So I was gonna go to bed, but my brain was not ready to turn off, and I just kept thinking about the home movies we watched tonight. And I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this after watching your younger self. I almost feel this weirdly maternal, big sisterly protectiveness over the little girl that was me. She was so free-spirited and so naive and unassuming, having no idea what life would have in store. It makes me a little emotional to think about how she had no idea. And it's not even about that I would change much, because I do think it's made me the person I am today. There are some things I would 100% change. You know, back then I had no concept of what it felt like to be bullied. I had no concept of having my heart broken. It's just hard to see a version of me that's unbroken, untroubled, that just doesn't have a care in the world. It's hard to see that. I'd love to be that girl again who didn't have crippling allergies or even have a thought in her head about what number the scale said. I mean, I guess that's kind of what childhood is, right? It's innocence, it's simple, carefree, and magical, and mine was. And the thing I'm choosing to take away from this entire thing is, first of all, to stop crying. Second of all, to remember that that little girl is still me. Yeah, we look a little different now. We've been through a few things, but she's still in there. And I think that's easy to forget. The parts of little me that were so precious that I now would want to foster and cherish in my own kids someday. I want to consciously remembered that she is still me. And it does put in perspective the way you talk to yourself. I think it's so easy for us to put ourselves down in all the big and little ways. You know, if we look in the mirror and we think, ugh, whatever the criticism is, it becomes routine, it becomes second nature to think those little thoughts. But if you were to put a picture of your little self on the mirror instead, you wouldn't say those horrible things to her. And when I look in the mirror and see all the things that I'd normally pick apart about myself, I want to picture her face. And I think we could all take a little lesson from that thought. So the next time you pull out your home movies and laugh at your little self, maybe think about how you would talk to yourself if little you was right there. And with that thought off my chest and out of my mind, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, loves. I love you so much. You now and little you that you were then. Bye.